There was a young man named Alex. On the outside, his life looked perfect. He had a good job, a good salary, and people respected him. Everyone thought he was happy. But inside, Alex was empty. Every morning, he woke up, wore the same suit, and forced the same smile. He looked strong, but his heart was heavy. He was living a dream, but it was not his dream. It was someone else. Single quote S. Alex wanted to make his parents proud. He wanted to fit into society. So he walked a path that others chose for him. At first, he thought this was success, but slowly, he started to feel trapped. Late at night, when no one was watching, Alex asked himself, is this really my life? Or am I just acting in a movie that someone else wrote? The more he thought, the more he realized something shocking. He was paying a hidden cost. A cost so dangerous that it could destroy his happiness forever. And here is the truth. Many people around us are just like Alex. They are living lives that are not their own. They smile for the world, but inside, they feel lost. What is this cost? What happens when you follow others' dreams and not your own? The answer is hidden in 10 shocking truths. Truths that can change your life forever. As Alex kept living this way, life became heavier. Every day felt the same. He looked successful on the outside, but inside, he was drowning. Slowly, the hidden cost of following others' dreams began to appear. Here are the 10 shocking truths Alex discovered. You lose your own voice. Alex stopped saying what he really felt. He followed rules that were never his, and his true thoughts became silent. You feel busy, but never fulfilled. He worked long hours. His schedule was always full. But no matter how much he did, he never felt alive. Success feels heavy, not joyful. When Alex reached milestones, people clapped for him. But his heart felt empty because those victories were not his own. You start comparing, not creating. He looked at others and measured himself against them. Instead of building his own dream, he chased after theirs. Fear replaces freedom. Every choice he made was out of fear of failing, fear of disappointing others, fear of being judged. Your time is not your own. From morning to night, his life belonged to others. His boss, his parents, society, everyone owned a piece of him except himself. You live for approval, not for purpose. He smiled when others praised him, but inside, he knew that praise was not real. They admired the mask, not the man. You forget who you really are. Alex used to dream of writing stories, traveling, and creating art, but now he could not even remember that boy who once had dreams. Regret becomes your daily partner. Every night, regret whispered to him. Regret for the years he lost. Regret for the dreams he buried. At the end, you realize you never lived at all. This was the most painful truth. If he continued on this path, one day he would look back and say, I lived my whole life for others and never for myself. These truths shocked Alex. They were like a mirror showing him the reality he tried to hide. And he knew if he didn't change soon, his entire life would be wasted. One night, Alex stood in front of the mirror. His eyes were tired, but his heart was louder than ever. He whispered to himself, Whose life am I really living? That question broke the silence. It shook him from the inside. For the first time, Alex realized he had a choice. He could continue living a life built by others, or he could finally start living for himself. At first, the idea was scary. What if he failed? What if people laughed? But then he remembered something powerful. The greatest failure is never living your own life at all. So, Alex made a promise. Step by step, he would leave the path others created. Step by step, he would build his own. He started small, spending time on his passions, saying no to things that didn't matter and saying yes to his own voice. And something amazing happened. The more he chose his own path, the lighter he felt. Fear turned into courage, regret turned into hope, and every day he felt more alive. Alex discovered a truth that changed everything. Happiness is not in money, not in approval, not in living for others. Real happiness is living true to yourself. Now, ask yourself, are you living your dream or someone else's? Remember this, the cost of following others is too high. But the gift of living your own life is priceless. You have only one life. Don't waste it on someone else's script. Write your own story, live your own dream, because the world doesn't need another copy. The world needs the real you.